Today is a new day to start again. Take each moment one by one and do the best you can. Yesterday doesn't matter, it only serves as a ladder. Tomorrow isn't guaranteed, so make your plans accordingly. Today is a new day to start again. Take each moment one by one and do the best you can. Grand Rising, today is a new day to start again. It is 2/28/2025. Last day of the month. And then we're getting into March. Here we go, March. This is when Aries kind of kicks in. I do identify my whole life because it is my sun sign as Aries. And March is our time. I've pretty much lost all of my viewership on my videos. I don't know what happened, but whatever. Oh well, lads and lassies. I have a group that I listen to every once in a while, and they use lads a lot. They were bringing lads back into the lexicon. I thought it was pretty cool. I'm going to keep posting just because I enjoy doing it. I feel pretty good. I feel good. Na 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 na. I knew that I would. Na 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 na. So good. So good. I feel good. Bum, 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 bum. So yesterday when I was at the place that I go to, the owner of the place, who I talked to a little bit, I went by and said hi to him, and he was like, I heard that you sing really good. And I tried to downplay it, and he goes, no, I heard you sing really good. And I thought that was pretty cool. I stalled out yesterday at work. I missed a sale, maybe two, that I don't feel like I hit the right way. Maybe not. I didn't get the sale, so it did feel off though. So I'm just going to try to reassess and go in today again. That's really what you do. Sometimes I wake up with uncertainty. Today I woke up very sure. It was, I don't really know why. I think it has to do with the new moon, actually. I've been really identifying with my moon sign recently, and it really has helped me, because when you know what it is and then you start to put intent into that, it does seem to have an impact. So I went to bed yesterday very uneasy, and when I woke this morning, I again feel very called to sing my song. Today is a new day to start again. It's a good song. If you can learn to sing that song every day with intent, I just think that the lyrics makes a difference. So I'm going to keep singing it, not in public, but here, and maybe it'll catch on. What am I really? What am I? What am I? What is New Day? What is this guy that I am? In my personal life, I work as a salesman at a store. My job really is pretty simple. I really don't have much responsibility, but I do have to follow the rules, and I am dependent on who comes through the door and what I have to sell them, and if the sale goes through, and then if the sale holds, because I'm basically I'm paid on what I sell. My expectations is to keep employment, really. So I want to keep my job, keep the opportunity to go to what they call it in sales is, it's called a honey hole. It's where you can make a lot of honey. And I am in a honey hole. So, and I have identified that that's true for sure. So I'm just trying to find my way in there if I'm allowed to stay. So really, I'm just trying to keep employment, keep the people that are in charge happy with me, and then sell. Sell! Just like Mortimer from Trading Places. I hate when I go off script because I know I'm going to bob up. Why would I bob up? It's a bob. Bobs are always on the surface. Is that something that has to do with Bob's too? Is that kind of personality of Bob? Off the rails. So I was going with Trading Places and sell, sell, sell. Oh, what a great line. What a great moment in a movie. Pretty awesome, actually. We're back. Maybe I'll get a "we're back." That would be so cool to get a "we're back." Where did Clark come from? I don't know. He just somehow made a bunch of money. That sounds about like how my life should work out, I think. So that's what I'm trying to manifest. We'll see. A lot of weird things can happen in this world. Anyway, so I'm dependent basically on what comes through the door. In actuality, I need to sell a certain ticket average. So each sale I make needs to be at a certain level, and you can track that. And there's a closing percentage of the amount of customers that I get an opportunity to see and how many I actually close. Those are the two main ones. But overall volume is the number one indicator. I mean, or the number one result, really, is what it comes down to. But it does make a difference whenever you're talking about volume. If you're not into sales, you also have to be in touch with margin. But I don't have to worry about that at all because my prices are set and they're non-negotiable. So it really comes down to, are we competitive, and what can be done in the sale. So I've always found that if you do a good job, it works out in the end. So attitude is everything. You just smile. That's really what it comes. Show people what they want to find. Try not to be pushy. It's really hard to not be pushy. I think I may have been a little pushy yesterday. I'm going to be a little pushy sometimes. That's if there's a needle that I tend to fall on, especially when I start moving forward, it can be that I get a little bit aggressive. So, because I'm just trying to get to the end of the deal, because I don't like screwing around. I just want to, what do you want? You want a sofa? Okay. What do you want to recline? Do you want it to last? These are the ones that I have. These are the prices. Do you want it? We're pretty good. We will deliver it to you. We're a fan, blah, blah, blah. There's a whole lot of things it's not a hard deal. It can be very fulfilling too, because you're solving problems for people, or not really problems, but you're fulfilling wants generally. That's why I do like mattress sales too, because one thing I have found, and to be true, the one sale that people don't want to go through is a mattress sale, because you're sleeping on this bed every night. But the one sale that you get the most pleasure from after you overcome your anxieties of buying a mattress and being upset if you get the wrong one is that you get a nice night's sleep, and then you remember that, and it's an experience. And I've had that happen for me. It does make a big difference when you get a nice mattress, especially if it's at a price point where you feel like you can sleep at night. So some people just don't even care. They'll pay whatever, and they're very happy because they got something that they really wanted, that they sleep in every night. There's nothing more personal than, boy, I'm mattress selling right now. Anyways, so it can be very fulfilling. It also can be very cold and hard. Literally, the best-selling mattress on the market is a Tempur-Pedic, and when it's really cold outside, you can't deliver them because they don't move. They're in a king size. They're so big, you can't get them in the house because they're like a big ice brick. That went off the tracks. Anyways, somehow I went from that to in retail sales. Whenever you are a commissioned salesperson, everything's very difficult on marriage, but that in particular I have found was very difficult on marriage. And I did find it to be that way. Amongst retail managers, marriage was difficult because it's a lot of hours generally. You're always on call because you basically are running the show. And the monetary is enough to make it work, but it's generally not enough to get too far ahead. That's what I found, but that's just my life, I guess. I do believe that my commitment to my job during my marriage really hurt my relationship with my wife. The payoff for me in my sales career does not match what I've done. I feel like I have been incredibly successful. In fact, at one point, I had a 40% year-over-year increase at the same store 3 years in a row, and it wasn't reciprocated, I don't think, because that's remarkable, and it's still on paper. Anybody can go back and look at it. I just don't feel like I ever got much credit for what I did there. I just think everybody else did. Does not match what I've done. Anyways, I feel very unappreciated and unutilized by the universe, by the world, by the society that we live in. But whatever, I kind of works for me. I don't have a lot of expectations right now, and I've been performing pretty poorly, really, in my minimal expectations. Like basically, I remember when I was a sophomore in high school playing golf, and I was the last on my team. I should have been a better golfer, but I just wasn't. And I was trying to get to where I could fulfill my name. And I remember we were going into sectionals, and I made the team as the fifth player, but I think I really was just a nod. And he actually made that clear to me as we were going there. He was like, "This is what my expectations are for you." And I think it was an 85 or better. And that's what I shot at 85. I don't blame it on that, but it's not, that had nothing to do with it. But it really had to do with me. I just really had a hard time on the first and second and third hole in big tournaments. I was too nervous. I tended to hit the ball out of bounds. On the first hole, I did it a few times, and that's rough. When you start out hitting the ball, I think there's been a time or two that I've hit it out of bounds more than once on the first hole, and that's how you got to start. It's a two-shot penalty, so if you know anything about golf, it's brutal, and then you got to finish the round, and just there's a lot that can be said about somebody that makes it come back, and then there's a lot that can be said about this person that really just keeps going down and down. And I've been in those rounds, and there's just nothing you can do to get yourself out of it, it doesn't seem like. But it ends, and then you hit the ball in the hole on the fourth hole in front of your friend that couldn't have been sweeter. Boop, boop, pop! He's got to remember that for the rest of his life. That was fun. I hit a hole in one on one of my friends, and it was fun. If I can fix even half of what I once was, that's what I was trying to say. If I can find even half of what I once was when I was really popping, when I'm on a sales floor and I'm vibing good, it is electric. I've seen it. I mean, it's successful, but I just don't feel like I've been able to get there. If I can fix I keep saying fix, but it's supposed to be find. Is fix and find the same thing? If I can find who I once was, it's going to be a great summer. I have a feeling, because I'm in a honey hole and I have a lot of talent. So that's my primary role right now. It seems like that's my opportunity. So that's what I'm looking at. So I'm trying to just do my best. My second role is father to my children, and that's what I just went and got to be a part of again. And that's my favorite role, but unfortunately I live far away from them. So if I do really well in this honey hole, I'm going to have the opportunity to go see my children. So that's kind of what I'm trying to embrace, both of those together. And to bring golf back into it, my daughter is a golfer, and I would like to have the opportunity to help her for her senior year somehow. So that's my main goals, is to figure out a way I'm not very far away. I have the opportunity to make money. Money can solve a lot of problems. So, and I have a lot of talents, and there are many ways to make money. So while I'm doing that, I also have opportunities to make money in other ways. New Day to Start has been my thing, and it has not been an income source. I literally have not made a dime from New Day to Start. In fact, it's probably hurt me financially. But has it? I contend I would not be where I am right now if I did not have New Day to Start. I don't know where it came from. I don't really know where the song came from, other than it was me following the way. And for me, it's a lot. It's everything for me. It's what I've left. And I'm trying to make sure I leave it well. Can I make money off of it? Should I make money off of it? What if New Day is my life? What if it's what I really am? That's what I became. That's my name that I'm not David Michael Clark. That's the name I was given. I am New Day to Start. That's the name I want to be. I want to embrace somebody that brings their best every day and knows that sometimes it's really hard. And just do your best even when you're not looking like you're doing your best. It's the best way you can live. My new idea is to continue setting up my website, Offer some things that will allow people to support this idea. If they feel like New Day is worthy of support. I do want people to branch from it too. I think that it's something that we could all do as self-acclamations. I'm going to write a few things and I'm going to put those on the website. And I don't know how I'm going to structure it, but basically maybe in a donation type way. I don't want monetary to affect New Day, but I need to find a way to support this. So that's kind of my intent. I think a coffee cup is definitely in order. I've been suggested to do that, so I want to make it a certain way though. So I'm going to figure that out maybe moving forward. I'm blowing this way out. There's one viewer. I have one viewer. Literally in my last 2 videos, I think there's one person that watched them. All of this is going to happen in March though. Whatever. Like, March is a big month for me, I think. The ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. It's Friday, I'm in love. Whoa, a frog jumped in me. You ever heard of the story of the frog and the prince? Have I been a frog my whole damn life? Bodhi is messing with my necklace. Yo! So I hang my necklace on the doorknob because I keep forgetting to wear it. So I tried to put it somewhere where I could be reminded to put it on. And Bodhi was just knocking it around. Then I startled her. And she's off now. She's been doing really well, by the way. That cat, woo, been a big part of my life for sure. I have plenty of time. That's what I also determined. I'm 49 years old. I'm the healthiest I've ever been. I think I continue to get healthier. I think I could get in better shape than I am right now, which is, I'm already, I think, in the best shape of my life, really. I think I am I was probably in better shape when I was 8, but I was doing good when I was 8. Except I got held back in 2nd grade. It's a weird thing, too. Why would I get held back? I think I was actually literally bringing back the rest of... It was identified that I was slowing down the class group, the entire group. Why would I do that? Okay, I have plenty of time. Life can change in a moment. If you pray with genuine spirit, I think I've been praying more. Put out what you want to the universe, but make it genuine. I mean, make it real. Make it make sense. Don't go to Dad, or I think Dad's who you're really praying to. Don't go to Father with silliness. Have you ever heard all those proverbs? Proverbs. Have you heard of those proverbs? That's what I'm calling it now. Proverbs, like a pro. They basically all say, if you are going to go to the divine owl or the lion, in all of them, like the central point, you better come with it making sense, or they're going to make you look silly. And don't bring stupid stuff that you can figure out on your own. I think that's what it comes down to. That's how you pray. Where am I at? I think I'm done. Oh, wait, no. There we go. You can't... Oh, this is where I got into some inspirational stuff. So let's see if I can pop off here. Let me get a little cup of coffee. A little hit off my stone. I'm getting stoned. You can't hide a star. One of the most important things I can teach or preach. If you polish your edges, you will shine in the sun. You cannot be hidden from the divine if you shine. If you shine yourself up. Self-love, self-discipline, self-accountability. Polish yourself. And people will use your shine. And you can sometimes find a way to make monetary value of that. If you want to. If you follow the way, you will polish yourself. Just by That's what I think the ancient teachings all basically do, is they describe how to follow the way without being able to really describe how to follow the way, because it is fluid. You can't say this is how you do something, because this is how you do something changes depending on where you're at, because there's polarity. It's really simple, honestly. But that's what the way is following the polarity, allowing the ordering of chaos or the destruction of order, which is into chaos, one way or the other. Be a facilitator of that cycle, and you are part of the way, and you will polish yourself, because you're like you're letting the water polish you, or the air, or probably the fire, or the elements. The earth can even polish, can it? Because you can use sandpaper. That is your purpose. Greatness awaits you. Your greatness awaits you. The Tao is great. Do great. Be great. Be grateful. Shine on, you crazy diamond. I don't know how that song goes. I hate that ending, but that's a great song. Maybe I'll listen to that after I finish this. Everybody have a great day on there or out there, however you want to be. Shine on, you crazy diamond. I think that's what I'm going to label my video. Diamond. Shine on, you crazy diamond. Go get it.